Whatever I touched at birth turned to gold. By age 3, wherever I went, dead land came back to life. A traveling Taoist saw this and rushed to tell my father, "Your daughter is a living lucky star. This family is going to thrive." And just like he said, my dad kept climbing the ranks. The year I came of age, he lined up a whole list of noble sons for me. But I only had eyes for the son of the broke-down Changping Marquis. That house is a wreck. You'll be miserable if you marry into it. I didn't budge. It was him or nobody. Dad had no choice, and he gave me half the family fortune as a dowry. But on our wedding night, he humiliated me and had me beaten to death. After I died, I found out he only married me for the dowry to boost his mistress's status. When I opened my eyes again, I was back on my wedding day. I swore I'd make them all pay. Right then, my maid Xiaolan came running over. "Miss, the front gate of Changping Manor is still shut." I said nothing, just gave a quiet nod. In my past life, Wen Jingren was sneaking Liu Ruoyan in through the side gate right about now. This time around, I had no plans to walk through that front door, so I sent Xiaolan to check the side gate. She came back a moment later, fuming. "Miss, these people have no shame. They're sneaking another woman in through the side gate right now." I just smiled at her angry face. Liu Ruoyan had also been brought in through that side gate, and he never let me forget it. I was about to send Xiaolan to demand an explanation when a child's voice rang out behind me. "Hey, carry that bridal sedan back to our manor." Guling Yun, the Su King's young heir, barked the order, and the guards immediately turned the sedan around toward Su Manor. Guling Yun strutted ahead, looking very pleased with himself. The sedan lurched, and I had no idea what was happening outside, so I called out for Xiaolan. She'd been standing there frozen, but snapped out of it when she heard me and screamed for people to chase after us. The crowd around us was in complete chaos. I don't know how much time passed. Then the curtain was ripped open and a kid squeezed inside, tugging at my skirt. "Come on, take that veil off. Wait, let me see your face." I lifted the veil and found myself face to face with a boy, maybe 7 or 8, dressed head to toe in expensive robes. "Wow, you're really pretty. This is Su Manor. You're my new mom from now on." Before I could even respond, he grabbed my hand and pulled me out of the sedan. I looked around and realized I was standing in a completely unfamiliar courtyard. Just then, Xiaolan came sprinting up in tears, and Guling Yun shot her a sharp look. "Why are you crying?" "I'm Guling Yun, heir to the Su King. My dad runs this city. We're family now, got it?" I pushed down my shock, steadied myself, and curtsied. "Young lord, I didn't come here by choice. Please let me go." Guling Yun crossed his arms and went off on Changping Manor, then reminded me that Wen Jingren had already brought Liu Ruoyan home. My heart dropped. I was about to speak when the steward suddenly appeared and said the Su King wanted to see me. Meanwhile, back at Changping Manor, Wen Jingren was busy comforting Liu Ruoyan, who lay sobbing in his arms. "I'm just a nobody. Being with you is more than I deserve. Once the main wife arrives, I'll treat her like an elder sister and serve her well." Wen Jingren was touched by how sweet she was and gently stroked her face. They were completely wrapped up in each other. Then Wen's mother barged in and flipped out when she saw her son still hadn't gone to pick up the bride. Wen Jingren couldn't care less. To him, marrying me was just a means to an end. Might as well use this to put me in my place from day one. Seeing him do nothing, his mother turned on Liu Ruoyan instead. "A low-life performer, and you're wasting this much affection on her?" Liu Ruoyan's eyes filled with tears, but she dared not talk back. Wen Jingren, though, was not having it. He'd only agreed to marry me to get Liu Ruoyan into the house. Now that his mother was going after her, there was no way he'd let it slide. His mother couldn't get through to him and finally talked him into going to the main hall. Then a servant came in panicking and spilled everything. The bridal sedan had been taken. Wen's father slammed the table and demanded to know if the dowry was still there. The servant just shook his head, but Wen Jingren just smirked. "Dad, didn't you say that woman does whatever she's told? You could marry her off to a stray dog and she wouldn't say a word." Wen's father was already boiling over, and seeing his son still not get it, he let loose on him. "What, you actually want to marry that performer and drag this family down with you?" Wen Jingren was blindsided. He had no idea why his father had done such a complete 180. Wen's mother saw that the father was genuinely furious and quickly pushed Wen Jingren to go chase me down. He nodded and bolted out the door. A moment later, he stumbled back. "Dad, where am I even supposed to look?" His father snapped, "You idiot! Zhang Shuyan's got a mountain of dowry with her. How far could she have gotten?" Wen's father hurled the teacup to the ground in a rage. Wen Jingren flinched and scrambled out. Guling Yun had zero idea Changping Manor had turned into a total disaster zone. He just cheerfully held my hand and looked up at me. "Mom, don't stress. My dad may look mean, but he's got 100 times more power than Wen Jingren. He's got your back." Looking at this little troublemaker, a crazy idea started forming in my head. If marrying into Changping Manor is a death sentence, why not play along with this instead? This whole situation sounds insane, but it might actually be my only shot. After all, Su King Gu Yancheng is a war legend. Even the emperor has to give him respect. And more importantly, from what I remembered, as cold as he was a man of reason. On top of that, years of border wars had left him seriously short on cash. He'd even started selling off his own assets.